two different covenants or merely a renewed covenant? In videos 13 and 14 of this series, I explored whether the Bible teaches a new covenant or simply a renewed covenant. While the evidence shows that the Hebrew word Kodesh and the Greek word Neos both clearly means new and not renewed, some Torah observers teachers still argue that the new covenant is nothing more than a continuation of the old covenant renewed through Christ. However, Paul gives us a different picture in Galatians chapter 4, verse 23 to verse 24. He of the slave woman has been born according to the flesh, and he of the free woman through the promise. Which things are being allegorized? For these are two covenants, one indeed from Mount Sinai, bringing forth slavery, which is Haggai. Here Paul makes it clear that there are two different covenants, not simply a renewed version of the first. He continues in verse 25 to verse 29. For Hagar is Mount Sinai in Arabia and corresponds to the present Jerusalem, and she slaves with her children. But the Jerusalem above is free, and she is our mother. For it's written, Be glad, O barren woman, who does not bear. Break forth and cry, you are in labor. For more are the children of the desolate than her who has a husband. But brothers, we are children of promise like Isaac. Yet just as the one born according to the flesh persecutes the one born according to the Spirit, so is it now also. So Paul contrasts the two, the covenant of Mount Sinai, which produces slavery, and the covenant of promise, representing by Mount Zion, the heavenly Jerusalem. The writer of Hebrews affirms the same contrast in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 18 to verse 22. For you have not come to the mountain that may be touched and that burned with fire, and to blackness and darkness and tempest, and the sound of a trumpet and the voice of words, so that those who heard it begged that no further words may be spoken to them, for they could not endure what was commanded. If so much as a beast touches the mountain, it shall be stoned or shot with an arrow. And so terrifying was the sight that Moses said, I'm exceedingly afraid and trembling. But you have come to Mount Zion, and to the city of the living God, the heavenly Jerusalem, to an immeasurable company of angels. Thus, the New Testament presents not a renewed Sinai covenant, but a new and better covenant, one rooted of promise, the heavenly Jerusalem. Like and subscribe for more 2-minute biblical rebuttals.